Hey guys, I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Megan.
And we are
Barn Besties
with
Farm Fresh Advice.
Here today with some horses at Megan's. We got one. We got an interloper.
Come on, guys. Come on. Let's go.
Oh, wait, we can use that at the beginning of the video.
Hey guys, I'm Megan.
And I'm Stephanie. And we are
Barn Besties
with
Farm Fresh Advice
for you. So we are here to impart the knowledge that we have learned over the years of building and running barns so that you guys don't have to have the problems and the misery and the mistakes that we made. Hope you enjoy our videos. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, right?
Right, and we hope to save you time and money on your new adventures.
Absolutely. We're looking at your waters. These are automatic waters, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about your waters.
Okay, I was very resistant to having automatic waters because I really believed in water tanks. And I love dragging out hoses in the winter.
Yeah, it's fun.
But no, really guys, I really was resistant because I wanted to watch the water flow. However, my farm got too big and then I broke down and I thought, okay, I need these automatic waters. Highly recommend if you have a large farm or even if you have staff, because your staff quit and then you don't have time to be scrubbing water tanks
And dragging hoses.
So I did that for years. Yes.
Ay.
So
You're wielding a weapon here. What do we got?
So
what
you
are we doing today?
need to be careful. Right here is where the water comes out. I have
Do the horses drink out of here?
No. Nope. But what we're talking about
Right here.
cleaning, they drink out on both sides. I also purchased, this is a twofer. Two-sided, so that way I can have
one water,
one
two
for
pastures.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Two birds with one stone.
you got it.
You have a bug on your head. There you go.
We are out with nature, people.
There we go.
So we want to clean them out, change the water. So you open this. It's really, even I can do it. It's really simple. If you want to turn off the water, which I don't, it's right there. It's just a little valve. Otherwise, don't touch anything else. And then you lift this little guy up.
You unscrew that screw, right?
Right.
Which you already did.
And you need to be careful when you're scrubbing. Do not bump this because this is a float that gauges the water line.
The water height? Okay.
All right, you ready?
So I think I should stay out of firing range
You
of the
should stay
water.
out of firing range.
So we're expecting some water action, huh?
And it's really simple. There's a little,
Little plug?
a little plug.
Yeah, you don't want to do it where there's
So here we go, people.
Just gotta wiggle it, I think, right?
Yeah.
Wiggle it just a little bit.
Well, it's not coming out. Here we go.
There
we go.
Oh,
There we go.
everybody. So now we're gonna scrub these.
Yep.
You don't want to touch the float when you're scrubbing.
That has happened.
And then you gotta adjust the float.
So we scrub.
Rinse.
And this is a dirty job, people. I do not recommend wearing your riding pants.
It's very loud.
So now, let's say we've scrubbed it all. See my little plug? I just put that back in. I lower,
Secure the top.
and I secure the
Now, if
bottom.
the water was off, you'd put the water back on, but you didn't turn the water
Nope.
off.
I think it's good to let the water drain.
So glad you turned the fence off for us today, Megan.
Yes, that's also.
Okay, so you can see it starting to fill. Now, it looks like you installed a concrete pad for these to sit on, although some of it's covered with dirt right now.
Some of it is.
So how did they do the installation, Megan?
So I hired someone to do it. You can do it yourself. You can actually buy the water tanks in a catalog online. However, I wanted it done right. The other thing I really wanted was the 24-hour service.
So Is there electrical and water or just water?
Yes, so electrical comes to that box there, and it comes right over.
So what's the electrical for?
To run it?
To run it?
Yeah.
And to heat it?
And to heat it.
Heat it in the wintertime.
Oh my God.
Because we're in Wisconsin. So maybe you guys in the south wouldn't need the heat part.
No, and you can
like
unplug
we
it.
do here.
So if you head over there, you just unplug it over there.
Yeah.
But what we did going back,
Yeah. What you did, I'm sorry. What
so what we did is we had them first come in and trench the electric and the hoses.
How far down do they have to go for the water?
8 feet.
Yeah. So again, we are in Wisconsin.
Yep.
In order to prevent the water lines from freezing, they got to go down.
And the first thing you need to do is call Digger's Hotline.
Yeah.
I have not done that, and it ended up to be a very expensive and
What did you get?
electrifying
Ooh.
experience.
Now, oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's not good.
So they came in and prepped it. It took about a week. We did 4 waterers.
Which covered what, 6, 7 paddocks?
Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah. And so and they just went right up through the pasture. I highly recommend installing it May through September, not during mud season. And so then they prepped it, and then the electricians came in, and their whole team did it all. They also did the cement for us.
The electricians did or who?
The company that we
Contractor?
hired.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we hired a company that does this full time for dairy as well as horses.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I wanted a professional.
Okay.
And the other thing I really wanted, because if you do it yourself, I'll tell you when they're going to break. In the middle of January and February when it's -8 degrees.
Oh, -20.
Yeah. So I have a number. I can call them at any time, and I will tell you they come out the same day. So for me, I
Peace of
paid
mind.
I paid more money for my
Okay.
peace of mind. I did have a friend that works on the farm. He offered to put them in, and he offered to, that I buy used ones. I do not recommend that. I do not feel comfortable doing that.
If you're in the south where you don't have the issues with like freezing and things maybe, but up here, I can't even imagine trying something used.
Yeah, I would
To
go
me,
there.
I wouldn't be able to sleep. I'd be like, I know that 6 days after I installed my used equipment, it would probably break.
Yep, and also
And it would be January, February, it would break, something like that.
And when after they installed it, because I wasn't used to having them and looking at the water levels, the float wasn't set right, so the water was even higher than it is now, and so the horses were flicking it up. So I thought it was actually there was a leak.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
and so again, I called them. They came out and checked. They were like, Megan, it's not a big deal. This is what's happening. They lowered the line. Again, peace of mind.
Yeah,
Right?
perfect.
Peace of mind. They're working with these 24/7. I pretty much ignore them.
So both sides drained out this hole.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Cool.
And I think we've had it was for the pandemic.
Okay, so-
we probably had them 7 years. So
Okay.
this is what they look like after 7 years.
You haven't had any horse to do any damage?
The horses haven't done any damage. We have the only thing, there was a switch inside one of them, because you do need to check them every day in the winter, make sure they're working.
Sure.
Only
Make sure
one
the heat's
day
on.
there was like a little switch that broke for some reason. Again, I called them, came out the same day, they fixed it, and then it was working.
So if it's something like the power switches off or something and they freeze, do they help you thaw them out?
I don't know, because
Hope-
I didn't have that
I hope so.
experience.
Thank God. Thank God, right? Yeah,
But I'm
great.
I'm sure they do. So I would highly recommend calling the professionals, having them install, and then you also have a hotline number.
Yeah, maintenance.
Maintenance.
That's great.
There's always maintenance. Well,
Very cool.
thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming over,
So
Steph.
yeah, as you guys know, I have water tanks, but I don't have many horses like you do. I don't have all the multiple pastures. If I had that, I would definitely want these.
Yeah, because pulling out hoses.
As shown in my video, my hydrant is right next to my tank, so it's a 10-foot hose, and it stays out year-round because it's easy to drain. 50 foot, 75, 100 foot hoses in the wintertime? Nope. No.
Did that for years.
Yep.
It was very unpleasant.
Takes hours.
Hours.
And you got to drain them. Otherwise they freeze solid.
Yeah. Or you keep them in the shop. We have a heated shop, so they stay in there. But still, then when you put them in there, they will drain and you'll get water all over your shop floor. So don't recommend it.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Recommend water tank.
Yeah, cool. Or automatic water.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks guys so much. Make sure you hit the subscribe button before you leave. Leave us any questions down below in the comments. If you could hit that like button, that thumbs up, we'd appreciate that as well. Anything else you got for Miss Megan? Cool.
Nope.
Thanks guys. We'll
Thank
see you on the next
you.
video. Bye everybody.